How's it going, everyone? My name is Sinikle, and welcome back to Higurashi When They Cry. We are in Arc 2 called Watanagashi, and last episode, if you have not watched it, I will fill you in. It's been 2 or 3 days after the Watanagashi festival, and since then, shit has gone down. Especially last episode, when a lot of people have gone missing. The mayor of Hinamizawa, and it looks like Rika-chan and Satoko. I feel so bad for messing up her name. Oh my god, Satoko-chan, yeah. Oh god damn it. Yes, the two little ones are missing apparently, and we were out looking for them. Mion went bazonkers, okay? She went natto loco, alright? Cray up the yin yang, alright, on us, Keiichi. And then villagers and Rena came back, and she went like from she went 180 to 0 real fast. It was like, holy fuck. Oh, okay. But let's go ahead and continue. Here we go. Alright. But really, I advise you to go watch it. It's 3 hours and nearly 20 minutes of fun. So yes, enjoy it. Enjoy it in all its 3 hours of glory. Basically went as long as a Marvel film. Anyway, we returned to the shrine grounds to find several gas stoves there with miso soup in big pots. What the fuck? Why is there food? What? The many villagers there sipped at the soup. What the fuck? Oh, the music, sorry. I was hearing weird shit. They were giving in dead, stony silence. Their expressions were absolutely exhausted. Everyone had just been running around the village until a little while ago. From the dreary looks on their faces, though, I assumed they hadn't come up with anything yet.
Kei-chan, どこ行ってたんだよ? Kei-chan までいなくなったのかと心配したよ。
すまん。
Mion held out some miso soup for me, but I refused the offer. I didn't have much of an appetite. Of course you wouldn't.
みーちゃん。
Two of your little friends going missing? Of course you wouldn't have an appetite. You'll be like fucking worried as fuck, looking all over the place for him.
どう? 何か手がかりはあった?
And for some reason, my allergies are kicking my ass. My eyes are runny, god damn it! Mion took a sip of her soup, her expression frank.
全然ない。学校が終わってから家に帰って、二人で自転車に乗ってどこかに行ったらしい。しかも、二人が自転車に乗った姿は全く目撃されていないし。
Where the fuck could they have gone? When it gets dark out in Hinamizawa, people quickly vanish from the streets. Aside from adults hurrying back home from town in cars or on bicycles, it was normal to see absolutely nobody walking around outside. It wasn't at all strange that nobody had seen Rika-chan or Satoko riding their bikes.
昨日の村長の時と同じ。お手上げだよ。
Mion's apathetic tone pricked my nerves, but that anger quickly subsided. She had been doing all sorts of things to try and find Rika-chan until just a second ago. If I asked her, she'd probably say she was up all night last night too, looking for the mayor, wouldn't she? She must have been far more fatigued than I was. Besides, what about me? I had spent the entire time hunched over in indecision all alone. I had no right to say anything about Mion.
ケイちゃんも辛いだろうけど今夜はこれで休もう。さっき今夜は解散しようってなったところだよ。これを飲んだらもう終わりにしよう。
終わりなのか？
あ、もちろん終わりじゃないよ。明るくなったら警察も増援を入れて徹底的に探すってさ。沖宮の方に行ってる可能性もあるからね。村長の件も含めて獅子骨市全体で目撃情報がないか洗うって言ってる。それよりもケイちゃんだよ。どこに行ってたんだい？いつの間にかいなくなっちゃうから心配したんだよ。
Suddenly, I was on the receiving end, but I didn't have the willpower to respond.
すまん。気をつけるよ。
何もなかった？怪しい人に監視されてるとか、付け狙われてるとか、そういうのはなかった？
Okay, that's a weird thing to ask. Mion demanded with a serious expression. I was being criticized for how inconsiderate I had been, despite being in so much pain. I was frustrated that I was being criticized, but it was my sin. My sin, and I must bear it alone.
何もないよ。でも気をつける。すまん。
Mion, now aware that nothing had happened, heaved a big sigh with her shoulders, looking relieved. Oh.
おやおやおや。
Hello.
美味しい匂いが漂ってくると思ったら。
You want some soup?
これはぜひご商売に預かりたいですね。
You can have mine. We heard the repulsive voice of a fat man. Why are they so harsh on him in this arc? God damn. It was Oishi-san, trailed by a handful of police officers. He was acting energetically, in a way unfitting given the situation. True.
大して残ってないですよ。それでもよければ勝手にどうぞ。
Mion didn't like Oishi-san very much. Her cold attitude, though, didn't seem to bother Oishi-san in the slightest. It was like splashing water in a frog's face.
ありゃりゃ。味噌汁のお残りってちょっと塩分高めなんですよね。
Oh, come on, it can't have that much salt.
参ったな。君たちはいただきます？
He recommended it to his subordinates, but everyone gave dry smiles and refused. Fuckers. What, you think there's poison
どう
in
で
it?
すか？警察の方では何か手がかりはつかめましたか？
Rena's smile was warm enough to replace the miso soup.
大丈夫ですよ、お嬢さん。ご安心、ご安心。ちゃんと探してるんですから。
He didn't say a word about having found any new clues. In other words, there had been no progress. That sure was an annoying way of beating around the bush.
それよりも、もう本当に遅い時間です。どうぞ若い皆さんはお帰りになってお休みになってください。
We were about to do that.
体に触りますよ。
そうだよ。ケイちゃんもレナも今日はもう休みな。あとは税金で働いてるおっさんたちがやってくれるから。
私たちだって税金払ってるんですけどね。蕎麦屋さんが自分の作った蕎麦食ってるみたいな気分ですよ。な。
I really wasn't in the mood for laughter. In fact, Oishi-san was the only one laughing like an idiot.
じゃあ本当によろしくお願いしますね。帰ろう、ケイチ君。明日が辛くなるよ。
そうです、そうです。なんならお二人をお送りしてもいいですよ。くまちゃん、車を回してあげてください。
あ、結構です。俺たち自転車で来てるんで。
ご安心を。私たちワゴン車で来てますから。自転車も積めますよ。
We may have gotten pretty sleepy, but we just needed to ride home at this point. I didn't want to bother the police like that. Rena, however, nodded.
せっかくだからお世話になろうよ。私たちだけで帰るよりきっと安全だよ。
When I thought about it carefully, I realized that Rena's idea was extremely rational.
そうと決まれば行きましょう行きましょう。
じゃあね。おやすみ。レナもケイちゃんも。
Night night. Make sure you don't go ape shit again.
みーちゃんも早めに休んでね。おやすみ。
I waved my hand as well, saying goodbye. Rika-chan and Satoko still hadn't been found. My unease, however, was steadily being pushed away by sleepiness. Rena showed the police where our bicycles were so that Oishi-san could haul them up into their truck. He prompted us to get into the back seat. I could hear the springs squawking as I sat down onto the seat that would normally hurt my rear end, but at this point it was very soft and was more than comfortable enough for me to fall asleep on.
ではレディーファーストでお嬢さんの家から行きましょう。住所はどちらです？
I see what you're doing. You want to talk to me alone now, don't you?
ありがとうございます。私の家はですね、
I'm telling you right now, that's what's gonna happen. I got a sense for these things. Rena's voice slowly grew distant. I felt myself being sucked into the void of sleep.
もしもーし、前原さん、完全に眠っちゃってますか？
When I came to, it was quiet. The car was parked. Oishi-san was giving me light slaps on the cheek. Hey, don't touch me. It didn't feel good at all, so I woke up immediately.
すみません。すっかり寝込んじゃって。
Something was being held right under my nose. The fuck? A clump of metal? It was a can of coffee.
ぬるいですがね。甘いカフェオレなら常温でも結構飲めますよ。
あ、どうも。
I mechanically took the can and opened the pull top. What? Okay, whatever. The feeling of the warm, sweet liquid going down my throat awakened my sleepy mind. When my drowsiness receded, I started wanting to know why the car was stopped and why I was offered coffee. Because you're all about to have a little chit-chat, boy. Oishi-san, who had been in the driver's seat, had at some point moved to the back. Wait, what the fuck? I don't feel comfortable with you sitting next to me like this. Suddenly, I had a very bad feeling about this. It reminded me of the questioning yesterday at the library. It was already too late by the time I realized I had made a mistake. Today, of all days, it didn't look like I would be getting away. I had a feeling that until Oishi-san heard what he wanted to, he wouldn't be letting me go.
そんなに構えられても困ります。
My parents are expecting me!
別に取って食おうってわけじゃないんですから。
God, I hope not.
前原さん。
Oishi-san gulped down the last of his coffee, then stretched wide, showing me how relaxed he was. I don't like how this is going. That, however, only served to heighten my nervousness. I know how you feel, buddy. I would act the same way.
また何の用ですか？
よ。いえいえ、別に別に。
You're going to evade the question at this point? What a deeply unreadable man.
私からは用はないんですが、前原さんから私に用があるんじゃないかと思いましてね。
Eh? What do you mean?
別に用なんかないです。
ありゃあ、 本当にあるんじゃないですか
There was only one side door in the back seat of this truck. What kind of fucking truck do you have? What the fuck? Hello? In other words, my only exit was blocked off by Ōishi-san. Oh, so we have to actually stay here until he's done playing with us. That's great. Stranger danger. I couldn't get away. I could only limply hang my head and maintain my silence. Ōishi-san, despite my reticence, relaxed and began smoking a cigarette. The cries of the insects outside seemed to be growing longer and longer, to an amount of time that almost seemed infinite.
前原さんから相談したいことがきっとあったと思ってたんですけどね。
Ōishi-san exhaled a puff of smoke. The windows were open, but the but the tobacco smoke still accumulated inside the vehicle. How much did Ōishi-san know? What did he know? And what did he want to hear from me? If finding out the truth made you disappear, then if I told him, would Ōishi-san disappear too? Ha ha ha! Wouldn't that be a trick? I had a feeling that I didn't need to worry about that in his case.
どうしてこんなことになっちゃったんでしょうね。
Sorry. I'm pretty sure you read that. Anyway. Ōishi-san addressed me in a low tone as if he was talking to himself. How all this ended up happening. How the hell should I know? Well, obviously you went into the storehouse, the warehouse, with all the torture devices. Don't you remember? You fucking idiot! That was what I wanted to know.
富武二郎さんと高野さんご存知ですよね。
Taboo should never be broken.
お祭りの時、園崎紫音さんを含めて4人で一緒におられたのを私がこの目で拝見してますから。その富武さんと高野さん、今どうしておられるかご存知ですか？
Huh? What the fuck?
実はお亡くなりになってましてね。
Well, yeah.
気の毒な死に方でした。
Ōishi-san probably played that card in order to surprise me. However, I already knew. It didn't display the extreme reaction he expected.
おや？ひょっとしてご存知でした？
Unfortunately for this question in particular, remaining silent was equivalent to saying yes.
じゃあこっちもご存知かな。富武さんと高野さんがたたりに遭われた理由の方です。
I can guess something very close to home.
なんでもですね、入っちゃいけない禁断の建物に入ったからだって言われてるんですよ。
Bingo. The storehouse for ritual implements. That forbidden shed, sealing away Hinamizawa's blood-stained past. Where the mistake that started it all happened.
村長さんや古出里香さんもそのせいでたたりに遭われたんだという噂はご存知で？
Why would they be cursed for that, though? Oh, because we told them? That would mean it was mine and Shion's fault. He was right. As soon as we revealed what we did.
西宮殿って言いましたっけ？あそこの鍵を簡易なものに付け替えたから賊に入られたんだっていうケチがついてるらしいんですよ。
That's fucking fucked up. So, like, are you trying to say that the villagers, like, fucking did that so people could sneak in and start killing people off and try to put it on the curse? The fuck kind of fucking fucked up is that? Fucking fuck. What? This was news to me.
一昨年くらいまでは西宮殿にはでっかい缶抜きとでっかい錠前がいくつもつけられていたらしいんですよ。
Wait, what? Until last year? Really? Why all of a sudden? What? Why the fuck would they? That's so weird.
ところがほら、神主夫妻がお亡くなりになられて、今はフルでリカさんが切り盛りされてるでしょ。缶抜きが重くて大変だから、もっと軽い簡単な錠前に付け替えてほしいと村長さんに相談したらしいんですよ。
Oh, for God's sakes, come on. I didn't know anything about those big bars he was talking about, but the lock had certainly been a simpler one. It was a pretty cheap one, too. It didn't really fit my impression of what a lock for a place you'd store something as important as ritual implements would look like.
リカさんはあの通り小柄な女の子ですからね。錆びついて重くなった缶抜きはしんどかったんでしょうな。で、村長さんが職人を手配して簡単な南京錠で鍵ができるように付け替えたんだそうです。
それがどうしてケチがつくことになるんですか？
つまりですね、前の厳重な錠前なら賊には忍び込まれなかった。村長さんとリカさんが勝手に安っぽい鍵に変えたから賊に破られたんだと、こういう話らしいんですよ。
そんな話。
そういう話がまかり通ってて、一部の村人たちが西宮殿に忍び込んだ賊と賊に破られるような鍵に変えた村長とリカさんを罰したんだ。
I don't like that phrase. I don't like it when they keep saying stole into the ritual storehouse. It's called sneaking into the ritual storehouse, okay? We didn't steal anything. Why do they keep saying that one word stole into the ritual storehouse? It's really bugging the fuck out of me, and I don't mean to fucking rage on it right now, but fucking Christ. It's getting to me. Fuck.
なんて話があったりなかったりしてるんですよ。
I'm sorry, I'm stupid.
相原さん、どう思います？
どう思うって、その一部の村人ってのもよくわからないし。
御三家ってご存知ですかな？
Three families. What are you talking about?
綿流しのお祭りの開会式典で各家の代表がそれぞれ挨拶をなさってるでしょ。
What? Three families. Okay, Sonozaki, Furude, and what's the third one?
見ていません。祭りには途中から来たからよくは。
Huh.
御三家ってのはHinamizawaの旧家の3つの家のことなんです。
Well, yeah, one will be the... Well, okay, yeah, so I already listed two, but what's the third one?
具体的に言うと、君吉家、
okay.
園崎家、古出家の3つのことです。
Huh. Alright.
本当に古い家筋らしくてね。大昔から村の決め事は御三家が合議して決めるんだと言われてます。
The Kimiyoshi family. Old man Kimiyoshi, meaning the mayor's family. The Sonozaki family was Mion's. So the Furude family was Rika-chan's family then.
園崎家が戦後に一気に勢力を拡大しましてね。例のダム闘争で反ダムの旗頭になってからは事実上Hinamizawaを牛耳るトップに躍り出ました。でもですね、古いしきたりに従い、今でも重要な村の方針は御三家で合議して決めているんだそうです。だから綿流しの開会挨拶も御三家の当主がそれぞれなさるんですよ。つまり村長と園崎家の現当主のおばあ様、そして古出家の最後の一人リカさんです。
園崎家が大した家柄だという話は聞かされてたけど、リカちゃんの家もそういう旧家だったのか。
まあご存知の通り親族は全くおられませんから、古出家は事実上全く勢力を持ちませんがね。ただリカさん個人には求心力があるようで、 村のお年寄りには盲信する方が多いと聞いています。
It was certainly true that Rika-chan had an odd sort of charisma amongst the elderly.
で、その御三家ってのが何だって言うんですか？
I think he's going along with the whole, Hinamizawa village conspiracy. Oishi-san paused for emphasis, lighting another cigarette.
ここまで説明してもまだ説明が足りませんかね。
Yeah, Keiichi's not smart.
わからないから聞いてるんです。
So I think what he's trying to say is to get rid of the other big three the big two families, and actually be the whole Hinamizawa hierarchy. The Sonozaki family is trying to get rid of the Kimiyoshi family and the Furude family. That's why everyone connecting with them is, poof, gone, died, or disappeared, blah, 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 blah. And because of this, that happens every year around the Watanagashi festival, everyone's starting to rile up thinking it's a curse. Woo. Oishi gave me a dry, meaningful grin and blew out another big puff of smoke. So basically a conspiracy revolving around Sonozaki trying to be all hierarchy and presidente of the fucking town or village or what the fuck ever.
御三家の人間が相次いで消されてるんです。
Au contraire. Only members of two of the three families are disappearing one after the other. Alright? No one from the Sonozaki fucking family has disappeared. Notice that. Notice it and love it. Caress that information.
どういうわけかね。南沢の内側の古い因習か何かに基づいているんじゃないかと読んでいるんですが、それ、
そんなの
fucking touch my finger here. I've read about it based on the Canada old traditions and heritage and Hinamizawa, but I don't know much beyond that. I don't know anything about it either. Whee!
ですから。君吉家、古出家の当主が消えたんですから、次は園崎家の当主が消えるんじゃないかな。
I highly doubt that. Because guess what? If the leader of the Sonozaki family doesn't disappear, then the conspiracy will truly shine.
なんて思ったり思わなかったりしたりする今日この頃、いかがお過ごしでしょうか。
No curse, no longer.
なんちゃって。
園崎家の当主って誰だよ。
Well, he said old lady, right? So it must be like the grandmother or actual mother of Mion and Shion.
当主は園崎本家のおばあちゃんなんですが、実質上の当主権限はもう孫娘のミオンさんに移行していると見て間違いないでしょうね。
Huh. Okay. Well, usually, sure, she's in current line to inherit the whole main house shit and bull crap. But if the old lady is still alive and kicking, then, well, yeah, there you go. The current leader. Until she dies, and then Mion is not the current leader. The visage of Mion giving prompt directions to the adults while searching for Rika-chan sprung back to mind. True. She did act like a freaking leader. But that's because she was taught. We learned this from Shion, I believe. That was a fucking pause and a half. I don't know if my computer lagged. Probably. It's dying. It's dying. My computer's dying. I don't like it. No. I hadn't even thought of that possibility. All of my hair stood on end. That's insane.
嫌でしょ。
当たり前だ。そんなの許せるものか。
Chill, boy. Oishi-san grabbed my shoulders with both hands.
では協力を、前原さん。
Huh?
園崎美音さんについて最近気づいたことを何でもいいから話してください。
You mean the way she goes batshit crazy at random points of time? Yeah, let's tell him about that. Oh, shit. I was going along with him. By the time I had realized it, it was too late. Oishi-san brought his face in closer. Oh god, what are you doing? Almost close enough to ram into me. Kissing me. What? Waiting for my next words. Oh my god. I'm a filthy, wretched pervert. This pressure. I can't tear my eyes away from his. Oh my god, what the fuck? That moment, I heard a beeping sound. It was from the driver's seat. He ignored it at first, but then it started to bother him, so he finally let go of me and leaned into the driver's seat.
もしもし。はいはい、感度良子。
I was saved. Of course, it's not like I could escape through this opening.
そうですね。はいはい。では戻りましょう。はいはい。はいはい。
Apparently, he was being recalled. Now that I knew I'd be freed, the tension in my body dissipated all at once.
そろそろ戻らないといけないみたいです。これからがいいところだったんですが、残念ですね。
Oishi-san flung open the door, excited, and walked around the front to the driver's seat. He left the door open. Did that mean I could leave?
前原さんは友達思いの今時関心な若者です。友人のことを警察に喋ると、なんだか裏切っているような気持ちになるのをよくわかっていますよ。前原さん、一晩差し上げますから、ゆっくりお休みになってよく考えてくださいね。前原さんのほんのちょっとの勇気が結局大勢の友人を救うことにつながるかもしれないのです。
Did he want to say that the sacrifices wouldn't stop with Rika-chan and Satoko?
わかってると思いますが、綿流し以降、毎晩何かが起こります。
Yes.
これまでは毎年1回だったたたりが、今年は連日。
True. It's been going on 3 nights now.
本当に景気のいい年です。
そんなの景気がいいなんて言いません。
おととい、昨日、そして今日。明日の晩も起こらないなんて保証、どこにもありませんよ。それを未然に防ぐのが私たちの仕事ですが、それには前原さんの協力が不可欠なんです。
I looked out the open door to see none other than my own house right in front of me. It creeped me out that he knew my name and address, but I was too sleepy. But I was too sleepy right now to care. Yeah.
まあ、今日はもう眠いでしょう。もう3時になりますからね。
Didn't you just fucking say it's a little after midnight? What the fuck? What the hell?
どうぞごゆっくりお休みになってください。
I could have sworn he did. No, I will look. It's the middle of the night, which is basically wording for midnight. God fucking damn it.
はい。
You can't just go skipping 3 hours like that.
では、失礼します。
When I was about to get out of the truck, as if to deliver a parting blow, Oishi-san said in a raised voice,
私、前原さんが話す気になってくれるまで、毎日来ちゃいますからね。
Is that supposed to be a threat?
取り調べして自白を強要っての、もう時代じゃないと思いますんで。
I couldn't say anything in response, but me slamming the door shut probably served the same purpose. Fuck you! After lightly beeping the horn, Oishi-san's truck drove off. I went to the front door without waving goodbye. The door was locked, but the chain wasn't up. I unlocked the door and entered. Then walked over to the staircase. That was where I lost consciousness. Hello. Okay. This is new. Hi. Bye-bye. Heyo. What the fuck are these scrapbooks? What the hell? Request denied. What the hell? Alright. Page 2. Save. Okay, that was actually pretty short. How long was that? 36 minutes? Damn. Alright, I guess we were continuing. Alright. I saw a ceiling I was familiar with. Though I was groggy from sleep, I did notice that I was in my futon, like I was every morning. I looked at my clock, and despite having turned in so late last night, I had woken at precisely the same I always did. Moment. I'm so low on sleep, but I guess you really can get up at the same time every day. Yeah, it's called having an internal alarm clock. People who always get it at the same time every day, some point in time actually just don't need an alarm clock anymore because their brain just does it for them. It's an amazing thing. The secrets of the human body never cease to amaze me. If I went back to sleep like this, I would definitely not be waking up again. I spurred myself on and slipped out of my futon. Mom asked me about last night at breakfast. Apparently, we too had gotten a call asking if we knew where Rika-chan and Satoko were, and Mom vaguely understood that something serious was happening.
じゃあ、ゆうべはお友達とみんなで夜遅くまで探してたの?
Exactly, Mom.
3時くらいまでかな。うん。
結局見つかったの?
No.
そのリカちゃんとサトコちゃんは。
They better be fucking alive or I'll fucking slit someone's throat. Crunch. I warily bit into my toast. It really didn't have any taste. Just then we heard the chime go ding dong. Wouldn't that be such a weird ding doorbell thing? Ding dong. Anyway, what? I looked up at the clock and saw that it was about 5 minutes past my regular meeting with Rena. It was her at the door. Oh my god. Can't I have just a morning that I can fucking go alone at my own pace? No, I have to have Rena after me.
少しは眠れたかな?
Just a tiny bit.
何時間寝れたんだろうな。多分、鶏の足でも数えられるくらいだと思う。
Amazingly enough, I have operated on 2 hours of sleep at some times. The longest I've gone without any sleep was like, what was it? I was a teenager at this point. I think, okay, yes, 73, 74 hours, 3 days. That's the longest I've gone. Post down in the comments below how long you've gone without sleep. I'd like to hear some answers. Rena seemed pretty sleep deprived as well. There was something missing from her usual spirit.
学校行くか?
その方がね、きっといいと思うの。
She said, smiling, albeit stiffy. Rena was probably worrying her heart out about those two as well. Even so, she wanted to go to school.
今日お休みしたら、きっとケイイチくんは病んで寝込んじゃうと思う。私、そんなの嫌だから。
Who cares about studying? We need to go searching for them, you fuckers. Okay.
だから一緒に学校に行こう。
わかった。ちょっと待っててくれ。すぐ支度するから。
I was just a little bit happy about Rena mustering that much consideration for me. Oh my god, Bright. We went to the place where we'd usually meet up with Mion, but she was nowhere to be found. We were a little bit late today, so we thought she'd be waiting for us.
みーちゃん、さすがに今日は起きられないかもね。
あ、そうか。あいつにとっては昨日だけじゃないんだよな。一昨日の晩も村長さんを探して徹夜してるんだよな。
We waited for a bit. Time passed until it got to the point where it was okay for us to go on alone, and we exchanged glances.
どうする？もう少し待つか？
Nah, just go. At that point, my brain, which had finally been woken up by the morning air, recalled the ominous words Oishi-san had left me with last night. What was it? What? The leaders of the three families were disappearing one after the other. And next, it might be the Sonozaki's leader. Could Mion have? No, that couldn't be.
行こう。
No, because
今日は寝かせておいてあげようよ。
you gotta remember that these things happen like at night. So last night was Rika-chan and Satoko. This night will be someone else, and yada yada yada. Rena gave me a pat on the back.
ミオン、本当にいるよな。
何か言ったかな。
あ、いや、独り言。行こうぜ。
The two of us headed to school by ourselves. Good idea. On the way, we saw a bunch of our classmates accompanied by their parents. It even looked like some of them were being taken to school by car. Surprisingly, the principal was also standing watch at the school gate. I've never seen that before.
おはようございます。
おはようございます。
Well, two little kids are gone and missing now, so yeah. The principal was bowing to our classmates as guardians. The wooden sword leaning next to him was a little ominous.
前原くん、おはよ
Good
う。
morning.
竜宮くん、おはよ
Good morning.
おはようございます。
Let me whack you with my sword.
う。先生から大切なお話があるから、すぐに教室に入るように。
Yes, sir.
いいかね。
Rena and I said nothing. The madness that only existed at night had finally crawled out into the sunlight. That's what it felt like. The bell.
皆さん、おはようございます。
Morning. The hushed conversations that had been spreading for a while now all disappeared like an illusion the moment our teacher walked in the door. Silence dominated the classroom. The principal came in with our teacher as well. This was clearly not a normal morning.
まず、校長先生から大切なお話があります。校長先生、どうぞ。
The principal cleared his throat and approached the dais?
もう知っている生徒もおるだろ
The classroom was dead silent. Everyone was staring at Rika-chan and Satoko's empty seats. The principal briefly and simply declared that Rika-chan and Satoko had gone missing. There wasn't a single person in the classroom who didn't already know. There seemed to be many, however, who couldn't accept it as truth. It had been confirmed to them now by the principal's words. There were sobs throughout the classroom, and I heard a kid crying. They steadily spread throughout the whole room. The big-hearted principal wasn't able to keep his cool either.
はい、皆さん注目注目。今日から当分の間、登下校は保護者の方と一緒に行います。保護者の方の都合がつきにくい生徒は集団での登下校とします。プリントを作りましたので、よく読み、保護者の方にも必ず見せてください。いいですね。
The teacher's voice was a little abrasive. Not even she could conceal the strain she felt from this unprecedented, abnormal situation. They should have just canceled school today. However, Rena told me that the school was also like a nursery for the students whose parents both worked, so some of them wouldn't want school to be canceled.
では授業を始めます。委員長はお休みですね。では日直号令起立。
That feeling of wanting to maintain an everyday atmosphere, even if only in school, precisely because our lives had been messed up, was something that I agreed with at this point. Damn, everything's all depressing now. As for the teacher, who always had her lunch in the staff lounge, she ate in the classroom today. I had to laugh at her kiri bento, which was just a rumor until now, but there was nobody to laugh with me. Aw. Rena brought her chair and lunch over to my seat. Today it was only the two of us. The fact that we didn't need to drag any other desks over was sad.
眠いね。
ああ。でも、もうそんなに気にならなくなったよ。むしろ今寝れるくらいのずぶとい神経が羨ましい。
そうかもね。
I was sleepy this morning, but my drowsiness had dissipated after coming to school and constantly feeling the incredible tension. Rena's bento box didn't have its usual luster. That was to be expected. Rena was up for a long time last night too. She wouldn't have had time to make her lunch beforehand, since it's not like she would have gotten up early this morning either.
遠慮なくつっつけよ。今日は素直に俺の弁当の方が立派なのを認めろ。
じゃあ遠慮なくいただくね。ああ、しそチーズのちくわ巻きなんて面白いな。
I have no idea what that is, but still sounds fantastic.
レナのだって今日のはレトルトだろうけどなかなかうまいぞ。
I realized the two of us were desperately trying to brighten the afternoon mood with its usual level as much as we could. I looked around the classroom, and it seemed like we were the only ones trying to do so, surrounded as we were by gloominess.
こうして二人だけでお弁当をつつき合ってると、なんだかなんだかだよね。
Yeah, try to force a laughter. See if that'll help. Shut up! Our laughter grew quieter. I was the first one to mess up.
ごめん。悪かった。
いいよ。仕方ないよ。
Our chopsticks both stopped moving. We couldn't keep it up anymore.
リカちゃんとサトコ、どこに行ったんだろうな。
Those words might have sounded too miserable. Everyone was thinking it, using roundabout ways to address the topic. But I came right out and said it. I heard Rena catch her breath.
昨日ね、ケイチ君がいなくなってる間にいろいろと話を聞いてたから、レナの知ってる限りを話すね。
Sure.
昨べはすまなかった。頼む。
At that time, since they had arrived for support, Rena was helping the ladies... What the fuck? Rena was helping the Ladies' Society cook the miso soup we'd had. They reported all the information the villagers had gathered, and Rena said she overheard it.
でも、結局何もわからなかったんだろ。学校が終わってから家に帰って、二人で自転車に乗ってどこかへ行ったらしいということ以外は、全く。
Mion had told me yesterday. We had no clues.
警察の人も家に帰ってからすぐに自転車で遊びに行ったんだろうって言ってる。家に帰ってからすぐに自転車で遊びに行くところと言ったら町かもしれないでしょ。だから沖宮の町でいなくなったんじゃないかって結論になってるみたい。警察は明るくなってから捜査範囲を沖宮にも広げるって言ってた。
In town. It makes sense why we couldn't find them even though we searched all of Hinamizawa then. Still, something didn't fit. I had no basis for thinking that, just a gut feeling. I revealed something to Rika-chan that was likely very important to her that day. Then, Rika-chan had told me to leave it to her. And then... what did she say? Alright, if she didn't work hard, then something bad might happen to the dog too, I think. With all the talk of dogs and cats, I still didn't have the faintest idea what she really meant. But it might have been Rika-chan's way of saying this was a race against time. Damn it! I'd selfishly pushed my anxiety on Rika-chan and tried to run away. Even though I thought about it. Wait, what? Just words fucked up in my head, what the hell? When I thought about it, I shouldn't have run back then. I should have asked her more about the dogs and cats. The more I think back on it, I really screwed up. Anyway, I don't think Rika-chan was in a situation where she would just go off to play somewheres. Of course, I didn't have any evidence or conviction to base that on. It was just a hunch.
町なんかに行くわけないと思うんだ。
ケイチ君もそう思う？レナもそう思うよ。リカちゃんもサトコちゃんもひなみ沢でいなくなったに違いないの。
I looked back at Rena, startled. I could hear the conviction in those words. Without replying to my gaze, she took her bento box and went to the hallway.
お弁当箱を洗ってくるね。
She timed that in a way that broke off the conversation. Suddenly, I got a feeling that the next thing she had to say would be hard to say out loud in the classroom. I hurriedly grabbed my bento box and followed her. Rena didn't go to the fuck? Sorry, it's been a while since I've seen that word. Rena didn't go to the kitchenette, but rather to the water fountains out back, where students seldom went. The water flowed down onto our bento boxes. During that time, Rena didn't say a word. Then, after making sure there were no other students around, she finally opened her mouth to speak.
リカちゃんとサトコちゃんが町に遊びに行っていなくなったなんて、なんだか腑に落ちなくて、私なりにいろいろ聞いたり調べたりしたの。
聞いた？何を？
婦人会のおばさんたちにいろいろ。昨日のお味噌汁、お豆腐がいっぱい入ってたでしょ？富田豆腐店のおばあちゃんも来てたの。
The Tomita Tofu Shop. Oh, I remember. That was one of the stores on the road leading to the hospital. Those huge lumps of tofu dancing in the bathtub like... What the fuck? How do you pronounce that? Kistern? What the fuck? Always looked nice and refreshing. I need to fresh up on my vocabulary.
昨日学校の帰り道にさとこちゃんがお店に寄ってお豆腐を買っていったのを覚えてたの。
豆腐？学校の帰り道にだろ？それが何か手がかりになるのか？
いいから聞いて。リカちゃんの家に行った時のこと覚えてるかな？
Rena stepped away from the sinks and spread her arms wide to recreate the space of Rika-chan's room. Okay.
ガス台にお鍋がかけてあって、その中にお味噌汁が入ってたの。中にはお豆腐が多分一丁の半分くらい入ってたと思う。残りの半分は 冷蔵庫の中にあったの。冷ややっこにするつもりだったんだね。お皿に開けてラップがかけてあった。
As Rena explained, she walked around, as if she were really going through Rika-chan's room.
でもレナ、それが何だって言うんだ？
ケイチ君、お味噌汁のお豆腐って本当に最後の最後に入れるんだよ。つまりお料理してたリカちゃんか、もしくはさとこちゃんはお夕飯の時間の直前まであそこに立って料理をしていたことになるの。
夕食の時間の直前まで？
Wasn't everyone saying that their bikes weren't around, so they must have gone somewhere to play by themselves?
三角コーナーのゴミを見たらすごく不吉祥だった。食事やお弁当はほとんどリカちゃんが作ってるんだけど、たまにね、さとこちゃんがすることもあるの。
Is she trying to say someone tried to cover up, like, the scene in their room?
だからその晩はさとこちゃんがお料理したんだね。
それってつまりさとこに関しては遊びに行かず夕食の準備をしてたってことなのか？
うん。それで私、炊飯釜も見てみたの。炊飯釜には2人分のご飯が炊けていた。
ってことは2人分の夕飯は作ったけど2人とも夕飯は食べなかった、そういうことか？
Rena nodded.
それで次に冷蔵庫の中も見てみたの。そうしたら残り半分のお豆腐で作った冷ややっこがあったの。それだけじゃない。お夕飯用に作ったおかずも何皿かあって、それらにはみんなラップがされていた。
You usually plastic wrap things so that you can have leftovers for the next day. My mom does it all the time too, using them in breakfast or lunch.
そう。ラップって食べ残しとかを取っておくためにするものだよね。冷蔵庫に入れたということは、少なくともその晩のうちには食べないつもりだったということ。
そういうことになるのか？
ケイチ君、もっとよく考えて。お夕飯を全く手つけずでラップしてあったんだよ。どういうことだと思う？
じゃあ夕食を食べる必要がなくなったわけだ。外食とか出前とかで。
それも突然にね。前もって決まっていたらお料理なんかしない。そしてお夕食は2人分用意されていた。つまりさとこちゃんは2人で食事ができると本当に直前までそう思って料理をしていたということなの。
じゃあ2人で遊びに行っていなくなったというのは間違いじゃないか？
そう。つまりいなくなったのはお夕飯ができて夕食に至るまでの本当にわずかな時間。
But why?
多分7時頃くらい。
そんな時間に食事もせずに2人はどこへ行ったんだ？
当然そこに行き着くよね。ケイチ君、覚えてるかな？折りたたみ机が置いてあって、その上にお醤油や箸立てなんかが置いてあったのを。
There might have been something like that. I didn't remember.
お醤油の小瓶ね。空っぽだったの。
So they went out to get soy sauce.
もう一滴も入ってなかった。これじゃあ冷ややっこは美味しくないよね。だから私、流しの下にある醤油の大瓶を探してみたの。
よくそんなところにあるって知ってるな。
I know, right?
私もリカちゃんの家に行ってお料理したことあったから。
Rena cleared her throat, her face returning to a serious expression.
でね、流しの下を開けてみたら醤油の大瓶が瓶ごとなかったの。
醤油の大瓶がないとどういう意味になるんだ？
ここから先は全部レナの想像だからね。だから最後まで口を挟まずに聞いていてね。
Sure. Last night, Satoko was making dinner like normal. Rika-chan usually watched TV until the food was ready, so she was probably lying down watching a variety show or something. Satoko put the tofu in the miso soup, and fuck me. So Rika-chan, who wait, what? Satoko put the tofu in the miso soup, and right when dinner was about to be ready, she noticed that they were out of soy sauce. So Rika-chan, who had nothing to do, brought the big bottle of soy sauce to a neighbor's house to borrow theirs. You're saying one of the neighbors kidnapped them? Or killed them? What the fuck? Hmm.
俺、ご近所付き合いってよくわからないんだが、醤油なんかって分けてもらえるものなのか？
うん。Hinamizawaではそんなに珍しいことじゃないよ。
Okay. So Rika-chan rode her bike out to get some soy sauce. No matter how long Satoko waited, though, Rika-chan didn't come back. So then Satoko-chan called up the house where Rika-chan was going. Oh, I see where this is going now. Would Rika happen to be imposing on you? Something like that. Then the other person must have replied with something like this.
うちに食事の用意があるから、さとこちゃんもいらっしゃい。リカちゃんはもう食べてるよって。きっとそんな感じで呼び出したんだと思う。
Satoko called Rika a few names in private and wrapped up the dinner she had made for them. She put it in the fridge so she could use it for breakfast and lunch the next day. Then Satoko got on her bike too, and headed for the house where Rika-chan was.
でも、すでにこの時点でおかしいの。食事ってね、突然やってきた人に振る舞えるほど多めに作るものじゃないんだよ。
A veteran housewife would never normally make up so much food that she could feed 2 extra people.
たまたま偶然作りすぎたことだって考えられるだろう。
それでも絶対に考えられない。
Rena flatly denied me.
だってリカちゃんはさとこちゃんが頑張って作ったお夕飯がもうできてることを知ってるんだよ。どんなにお夕飯を勧められたってさとこちゃんのお夕飯を無駄にするようなことをするわけがない。
True. This was all only circumstantial evidence and Rena's guesswork. Even so, it was all extremely convincing. It was the only ray of hope we had to topple the situation barefoot of clues.
じゃあレナ、リカちゃんはどこへ醤油をもらいに行ったんだ？
That was the heart of it. It would have to be somewhere she'd be comfortable with asking for soy sauce, and somewhere Satoko wouldn't think it suspicious that she'd been invited for dinner. Oh no. Oh no. The Sonozaki fucking household? Mion and Shion lives in Okonomiya. Oh fuck. Did she go to fucking Sonozaki household? So who was it? No. Rena slowly shook her head. No, she doesn't know.
レナの推理はここまで。
Oh god, that's what I'm starting to think. Oh fuck.
あくまでも想像だからね。
Because you wouldn't just go to a neighbor's house, well, I don't know if they're strangers to each other, but anyway, yeah, you wouldn't just do that. You'd go to someone you're comfortable with asking, right? So a friend, quote unquote, an acquaintance even. Oh, god damn it.
警察の人とかには内緒にしておいてね。
Do I have to?
隠すことはないんじゃないか。
True. I mean, it's just a guess. It's nothing actually damning to anyone.
仮に半分しか会ってないとしても、きっとヒントにはなると思うぞ。
ケイチ君、これってひなみ沢の人を疑うって意味だよ。
Well, clearly someone had to do something with their whereabouts.
確信もないのに村の人を疑えない。
Fuck that. Make everyone in this fucking village a suspect. Break down doors, windows, anything, you know? Start looking in every fucking household, you know? I saw a few girls coming over to rinse out their bento boxes. Rena cut the conversation short there and returned to classroom. Great. I stayed there alone, my body bathed in the lively voices of the... No, I said that right. God damn it. I thought I'd read that wrong. Lively voices of the cicadas. Yeah. Let's think about this. In my own way. Rena had barely any information to go on, and yet she'd reasoned out that much. So there should be something that only I, who knew far more than Rena did, could deduce. Oishi-san said this last night too, but this incident was definitely occurring within Hinamizawa. Rena might not have wanted to believe it, but it's basically a given that the culprit is someone from the village. The trigger for everything was when the four of us trespassed in the forbidden storehouse. Somebody saw us going in there. For the culprits, breaking the taboo was a crime punishable by death. So that night, Tamatake-san and Takano-san were sacrificed. There were two left. Shion and myself. However, before the culprits bore their fangs on Shion and me, they went after the mayor, to whom Shion had confessed her sin. Next, they went for Rika-chan, to whom I had confessed my sin to. Then what about Satoko? Just a stray bullet? By itself, Rika-chan being sacrificed after what I told her everything was mortifying. But Satoko, who was sacrificed for no reason, wasn't that all the more regrettable? Everything was my fault. Who would be the next to disappear? Would it be Shion and me next time? Why? Why weren't the culprits going for Shion and me right away, though? If they had enough power to erase the mayor and Rika-chan, then why not just get rid of Shion and me? If they went for us, well, I wouldn't like it, but I could still tolerate it. What I couldn't forgive was them getting rid of those we'd confessed to. Now that I think of it. Yesterday, Shion said something alarming. She felt like someone was watching her. So then, was someone watching me as well? Strangely though, I hadn't felt anything like that until now. Even though I'm the root cause of everything, I had never once had that impression. Maybe that was simply because Shion was more cautious than me, and I was just careless. That's another story though. Let's get back on track. Why weren't the culprits going after Shion and me? I felt like that's where the key to this lay. Could it be? Was I making a big assumption that I shouldn't have been? I thought and thought, but couldn't come up with an answer. The one thing I understood was that I was a concerned party to this case, and that I had a duty to watch over it until everything got resolved. And the bell. I heard the ring of the bell declaring the end of lunch break. Would somebody else disappear tonight? If nobody else did, then I wanted them to get rid of me tonight for sure, and then put an end to all of this. Shion's hysterical voice on the phone last night came back to mind. They planned to murder those close to us first, make us as miserable as possible, and only then would they kill us.
Maebara-kun, 昼休みは終わりであるぞ。
Hello.
教室に戻りなさい。
Yes, sir. At the principal's urging. What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, sure. At the principal's urging, I returned to the classroom, which was quiet as the streets at night. That was just weird wording. Alright. And that's the bell for the end of the school day. There were a lot of parents picking up their children at school. It was just like a kindergarten. The students whose parents didn't come went home as a group. We left school with everyone else following the assigned route. Even while leaving, nobody said anything funny. They all looked like exhausted mountaineers. What the fuck? Silently marching through the mountains. Mountaineering. As we went, one left, and then another. And in the end, it was just Rena and me. I need a fucking drink. Refreshing. I was supposed to escort Rena all the way to her house, but she declined.
本当にいいのか？一人じゃ不用心だぞ。
レナを送った後、一人で帰るケイチ君だって同じくらい不用心だよ。
Hold on, let me look down my pants. Yeah, there's a thing hanging there. I'm a man, okay? I should be the one escorting you home, okay? Not you escorting me back home, bitch, alright? Let me be a man, please. You're demanding asking me? No. Oh god. I'm losing my manhood.
まだ明るいんだもの。
Fuck you.
大丈夫。
I hate you so much, Rena.
じゃあ気をつけてな。
Jesus Christ. Why don't you just fucking rip my penis off, why don't you? I mean, she might as well, right? Just snip it.
あれ？あれ、警察の
Although
人じ
for
ゃない
mine
か
good,
な。
need a chainsaw. Heyo! What? Rena pointed towards my house. Oh my god, Oishi-san. Fuck. Yeah, he did warn us. Although technically 3 a.m. is still part of the day of that said day. So you should be coming here not today, but tomorrow today. You know what I'm saying? Like say 3 a.m. Monday. If you come back like 12 hours later, that is still Monday. Okay? For a whole next day, that needs to be 24 hours. Come back tomorrow, okay? Come back. Just no. I suck at explaining shit, alright? There was a car stopped in front of it. Yeah, from the... okay, yeah. He must have been waiting for my return to ambush me. Of course, you fat fuck. Now I'm being aggressive towards him. This is fantastic. Oishi-san started walking over wearing that annoying grin.
レナはもう行きな。あいつに絡まれると長い。
でも、どうして警察の人がケイチ君に用があるんだろう。
Rena's a good person. Even when I made a fuss over Rika-chan's disappearance, she never asked me why I did. She could have been suspecting me ever since then, and that would have been okay. Even so, she still hadn't asked me anything. She didn't try and pressure me into revealing the truth.
俺は犯人じゃない。
そんなの知ってるよ。
Then listen to me for once and get the fuck out of here.
でも、事件に何の関わりもないとは言い切れない。
That's also true. Rena simply listened, smiling like she always did. Even though I had insinuated I was related to the incident, she didn't look at me as though she were looking at something dirty. I'm a dirty boy.
今度話すよ。
待ってるね。
じゃあ早く行きな。
Hurry. Rena gave me a slight bow and trotted away, trot, 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 leaving me alone with Oishi-san, who walked over.
どうもどうも。
Hi, fantastic. You have to bother me every single day until everything gets killed and resolved, huh? Alright. Whoever's killing me this turn, just do it quick, please.
おかえりなさい、前原さん。
I know I shouldn't be saying that, but I want shit to get quickly, like, fucking heavy. You know what I'm saying? Like, flow out of the situation. I want this, like, fucking tsunami, bitch. I should shut the fuck up.
どうも。
Hello.
ご家族はお留守みたいですね。
Yeah, it's called work. You know, like you should be doing. Why don't you go patrolling places instead of bothering a kid?
いやはや困っていたんですよ。
He came all the way to my house. I could only thank my good fortune that my parents were absent. Since neither of them was around at this hour, they would probably be back late.
親父の仕事の関係で出かけてるんだと思います。帰りは遅いと思いますよ。
そうですか。それは好都合です。親御さんに変な思いをさせずに済みます。
Oishi-san pushed my back, prompting me to walk. Get your fucking hands off me. It seems like he wanted me to get into his car. Fuck no.
警察に連行するんですか？
I wasn't the culprit, but I was the cause of everything. It wouldn't be weird if he wanted to investigate me. That kind of gave me a resigned feeling.
いえいえ、立ち話もなんですから、車の中でお話ししようってだけですよ。さあ、どうぞどうぞ。
He opened the back door and urged me inside. If I got in, I wouldn't have a very easy time getting out. If I said no, however, then this man might really handcuff me and take me away. I couldn't refuse. I could only accept in good grace. Yeah. The inside of the car had been cooled too much by the air conditioner, and there was a rusty smell coming from the filter, which must have been cleaned only rarely.
ありゃ、冷えすぎます？
Hell nah! I love air conditioning.
切りましょうか。
He turned off the engine and it suddenly became quiet, and the voices of the Higurashi, with all their cool loneliness, snuck inside. It sounded to me like a chorus of voices, lamenting my exuberant punishment for having harbored such foolish curiosity. Curiosity killed the cat. For a few moments, while listening to those voices, I myself lamented the days that had been twisted and distorted since that night. Oishi-san, as if waiting for me to voluntarily begin talking, lit a cigarette and listened to the Higurashi. The silence became deafening, and I was the one who folded first.
捜査の方はどうなってるんですか？
Polka references, I love it. Know when to fold 'em. You gotta know when to fold 'em and... What?
捜査何のですか？最近はいっぱいやりすぎてどれのことやら。
Ah, so you're gonna play that game, huh? Alright. We can play Koi.
全部です。
いいですよ。
That was quick.
本当は報道管制の敷かれた秘密捜査なんですが、あなたには特別に聞かせてあげましょ
Sure.
う。じゃあ、最初の事件からいきます。
All the way to the first? Are you talking about this year or, you know, the whole 5 years in a row incidents of the Watanagashi, blah, 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 blah. The freak deaths of Tamatake and Takano-san on the night of Watanagashi.
こっちは
okay.
お恥ずかしいかな。さっぱり進展なしです。
Ah, you suck.
まずは富武さん、 集団で暴行を受けた形跡はあるのですが、自分の喉をかき破るなんて異常な死に方の説明がつかないんです。
Okay, so it's the same as the last arc, the last timeline. Okay, so he was beaten by a group of people and then he clawed at his throat. Alright.
何らかの薬物中毒を疑っているんですが、検出はされませんでした。
Yeah, probably because it was something you can't detect by normal means. You gotta dig into the, like, FBI database on that shit.
高野さんはどんな感じなんです？
同じくさっぱり
Bring the
です。
FBI in!
焼死死体は検視が非常に困難でして。
How are they... Okay, well... Alright, I can see how it's... I can see how he's saying it's real tough for the autopsies of burned corpses then, because this is set in... What was the year? It was sometime in the 80s. Back in the 80s, yeah, sure, it was real tough, but today it's pretty fucking quick and easy, too. Yeah. Anyway, what?
首を絞められた後にガソリンをかけられたんじゃないかと見ています。
Yeah, science, bitch! Progression!
管轄がお隣の県警さんでね。あちらさん、自分たちの縄張りの事件だからってあんまり協力的じゃないんですよ。おっと、これは関係ない話ですね。
So the police didn't know anything other than the fact that the victims died unexpectedly. Ugh.
ですが、犯行時間はおおむねお祭りが終わった直後だろうと見ています。高野さんの方はちょっとあやふやですが、富武さんとほぼ同じ時刻に殺害され、山中に遺棄されたと考えるのが妥当でしょうな。
Probably. She was found at a different location. Yeah, in the mountains.
どうしてわざわざ遠くの山まで死体を運んだんでしょう。富武さんも同じように遠くへ運べばよかったのに。
ありゃ、前原さん、あなたなかなか同期で鋭いですね。
He's hit and miss.
もちろん私もそこは注目すべき点だと思っていますよ。他にもいくつか不審点はありますが、まあ現時点でお話しできるのはこの
村長さんの方はどうですか？
There are a bunch of other suspicious things, but this is all about I can tell you at this point. How about the mayor?
何か手がかりはありましたか？
Having exhausted that topic, I changed the subject. Otherwise, he might turn the conversation on me.
失踪された一日の足取りを調べました。
Oh, what the fuck?
手がかりになるようなものは見つかりませんでしたが、一応お話ししましょうか。
Okay. The mayor, Keiichi Miyoshi. Apparently, he was suffering from severe hemorrhoids.
古い生まれの方って非常にプライドが高いんですよね。それで村長さん、誰にも内緒で鹿骨市内にある大学病院の肛門科に通われていたんです。失踪当日、村長さんは診察の予約が取ってあったんで、朝一で出かけられました。
Okay, this was the morning, alright. Even I knew that big hospitals like university hospitals had a really long waiting time. Apparently people would get in line hours beforehand, even if they had an appointment.
診察が終わったのは午後1時頃です。
Damn, he was there for a few hours.
その後、病院内のレストランで軽食を取られ、雑誌を読みながら時間を潰されました。
The fuck? Were you all stalking him? Jesus Christ.
この辺りのことは、自宅にあったお財布の中のレシートで分かってます。
Yeah, but how would you know he was reading a magazine? Alright? Don't try to make up shit. You're fucking stalking the shit out of people here. There was nothing suspicious about all... fuck you.
その日は夕方から神社の集会場で会合の予定があったんです。
Oh, did he get a receipt from Assembly Hall too?
それで余裕を持ってお帰りになるはずだったんですが、途中電車で人身事故がありましてね。
What accident? What the fuck are you talking about?
どうもそれで足止めを食ってしまったらしく、 家に着いたのは会合の時間の直前でした。ご家族が大慌てで神社の集会場に出かけていく村長さんを目撃しています。
会合ってのは何だったんですか？確かその会合の帰り道に失踪してるんですよね。
会合は御三家と町会の主要役員が集まってのものでした。
Oh shit, really?
今年も起こってしまった連続開始事件の対応について協議したものと思われます。
So then, on his way home, the old man, who had treated Shion like his own daughter, he was a dependable person who would encourage Shion whenever she felt pressured by anxiety, and yet, Shion's painful voice struck me right in the heart.
あれ？
どうなさいました？
I was taken aback by how strange my own voice sounded. What was it that just surprised me? I squeezed my head with my hands to try and drag back out what I had only realized for a split second. Remember, Keiichi Maebara, you just realized something. Something important. The night of Watanagashi. That was when everything started. That night, Takano-san and Tamatake-san died. The next morning, word of the incident had spread throughout Hinamizawa. They planned to talk about it during the evening meeting. The mayor, however, had an appointment at the hospital, and as planned, he went there without telling his family. He got a checkup at the hospital. Ate something. And then there was an unexpected delay on his train ride back. When he returned, the meeting was already about to start. The mayor changed clothes, got on his bicycle, and hurried to the assembly hall at the shrine as fast as he could. Okay. From when he heard about the incident of the night of Watanagashi, until when he showed up at the assembly hall, everything he was doing that day was done in secret. During that time, nobody found out that he went to the hospital alone. He ate alone. And he got on a train alone. That all meant he had absolutely no contact with anyone else. You couldn't have even called him on the phone. Oh, I know where he's going at now. How did Shion have enough time to talk to him and confess everything to him? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Okay. But what does that mean, Keiichi Maebara? Oh my god. You should know this by now. I just said it. Why does that matter, Keiichi Maebara?
ケイちゃん、私どうしよ
どうした？話せよ。俺たちの間で隠し事はなしだろ？
う。私、君吉のおじいちゃんに打ち明けたんです。
I told him everything. I told old man Kimiyoshi everything.
村長さんに私あの晩最後でに忍び込んだこと打ち明けたんです。誰かにそれを見られてて私たちを狙っている人がいるって。
ああ、それで
君吉のおじいちゃん怒らなかった。そしてにっこり笑ってしおちゃんがちゃんと反省してるなら鬼隠しになんかなるものかって。
So this is all a lie. This is all a lie. What the fuck?
本当に笑いながら任せなさい。
Holy fuck. Sweat burst out of my body like bullets. They became one long strand and slid down from my forehead to my nose, and fell. So then, what does it mean? Hey, Keiichi Maebara, no more playing dumb. When did she tell him? Shion said she learned of the incident from a phone call her father had made that morning. The mayor had left the house first thing in the morning for his appointment at the hospital. He didn't tell anybody where he was going. Nobody knew about him going to the university hospital. Furthermore, his train ride back to his house was delayed by an accident. As soon as he got home, he rushed out to the assembly hall. Then the meeting at the assembly hall began and continued until it was dark out. Then everyone left. Nobody saw him after the meeting was over. He just disappeared. Which meant... Oh, for fuck's sake, you fucking idiot.
前原さん、大丈夫ですか？やっぱり暑いんならクーラー入れますよ。
I fucking hate you, Keiichi. You're a fucking moron. How could you not realize it? Come on, say it, you bitch. Say it. Another part of me was messing with my thoughts, demanding that I didn't think any further than that. You fucking fool. My head was pounding violently, and the fluids packed inside it, all blended together until nothing made sense. It was just about to settle, yet it had been smashed and melted in the blink of an eye, no longer able to retain its shape.
前原さん、もしもし？
はい。
Oishi-san lit yet another cigarette. There was yet another cigarette butt placed in the ashtray. Was it displaying the passage of time? Had my thoughts been frozen over for that long?
私、知ってる限りのことを話したつもりです。お返しに、今度は前原さんの話を聞かせてもらってもいいですよね。
My mind had become a gigantic, oozing mess. My brain felt like it had been totally mixed by the blades of a blender, and I couldn't think.
ほらほら、また黙り込む。もし誤解があるようなら先に解いておきたいんですがね。私は別にあなたが犯人だなんて思っちゃいないんです。
Ōishi-san gave his best attempt at an adult smile.
あの晩、あなたたち4人が西宮殿に忍び込んだことは知っています。次の日にはもう村の知る人は誰でも知る噂になってましたからね。それ自体は不法侵入として問われるべきことですが、問題はそれじゃない。そこで何があったかなんです。忍び込んだ人間が次々と犠牲になるような何があったのか。
何もなかったです。
As soon as I said it, I regretted confirming my presence there. But I knew it didn't matter anymore.
本当に何もなかったんですか？
You fucking fool.
だって、現にこうして中に入った人たちが次々と犠牲になってるんですよ。しかも、扉の鍵を付け替えた村長やリカさんまで犠牲に。それだけの事態を引き起こす何があの中にあったんです。
I was far too tired of keeping quiet about this. Perhaps that was Oishi-san's goal all along. But again, that didn't matter anymore.
大昔に使った拷問道具がたくさんしまってありました。
Thank you.
それを高野さんたちと見て回りました。
本当にそれだけ？
本当にそれだけです。
口封じをされるようなとんでもないものが隠してあったんじゃないですか？
Not unless they are continuously using them even to this day. I don't see a reason why they would be sacrificing us for fucking no reason.
例えば 覚醒剤の山とか。
Were there drugs there?
消しの秘密工場があったとか、あるいはソ連か中国あたりの拳銃が山ほど積まれていたと。
Yeah, don't you wish?
不審な木箱やコンテナが山積みされてませんでしたか？
No, it was all torture devices. There was nothing, and exaggerated as what Oishi-san was hoping for, but I felt like, in a way, there were plenty of terrible things hidden in there. From the perspective of someone who viewed the storehouse as sacred, whether or not I thought I had seen some crazy things didn't matter in the slightest. The four of us broke the taboo. Punish us. That should have been what happened.
あの西宮殿に何か秘密があるんじゃないかと思って捜査令状を請求したんですがね。もう空前絶後の妨害工作がありまして。
What? They like fucking took everything out and hid it somewhere else?
信仰の対象に対する侮辱であり、憲法で定めた信仰の自由をなんたらかんたら。
Okay, that's how you got out. How they got out of the warrant. Nice trick.
いやもう、だから実際に入ったあなたに聞くほかなかったんですよ。
Well, you don't really care about the torture devices, so I guess really it's just a big old bag of nothing.
本当に古い錆びて埃をかぶった拷問道具しかなかったです。他に目立つものなんて何もなかったです。
では富武さんたちが殺されたのは禁忌を破ったからという制裁だけなんですかね。
I guess so. I didn't have an answer for the only part.
もういちいち隠しませんけどね。あなただけが今日まで被害を免れてるんです。
Whoa, what? Oh, something happened to Shion, didn't it?
あなた以外は全員が消えたのに、あなただけが無事なんです。
Fuck.
あなたが無事で、あなた以外が被害に遭う。どんな違いがあったのか。
Yikes.
それが知りたいんです。
There was something wrong with what Oishi-san was saying. You alone. You alone. What?
ちょっと待ってください。あなただけがってどういう意味ですか？
ですからあなただけが最後の生き残りなんじゃないですか。西宮殿に忍び込んだコソ泥4人組の
The only one left alive. Hold on. Shion was still...
あの晩に富武二郎さんと高野美代さんが死に、翌日園崎紫音さんが失踪しました。
Then this whole time, this whole fucking time, it was really Mion we were talking to. We're fucked, boys and girls. Oh my god, we're so fucked. Why? Oh god, it's terrifying.
あなただけが無事に今日までを過ごしてるんです。
Oh god.
なぜあなただけなのか。
And if it was Mion, then holy fuck. Oh god.
私はそれが知りたいと言ってるんです。
シオンが失踪したって？そんなバカな。
I unintentionally raised my voice, but I didn't care about that. Tamatake-san died. Takano-san died. And Shion disappeared. When did she disappear? What is this guy talking about?
ありゃ？特にご存知だったとばかり。
そんなのは初めて聞いた。シオンが失踪した？ いつ？
遡ると綿流しの次の日に失踪していたことになります。
Oh, fuck. Then it was Mion who said that she, as Shion, told Kimiyoshi, the mayor. Oh my god, so ever since then, Mion has been playing us. Holy fuck. Going back a bit. Stop saying stuff I don't understand.
園崎紫音さんはその日の気分で親類の家を泊まり歩いたりしますので、所在不明が当たり前なんですよ。学校も気分一つでよく休みますしね。先生も困り果ててました。
そんなことは聞いてない。シオンはいつ失踪したかって聞いてるんだ。
Just told you, you fucking numbnut.
ですから綿流しの次の日です。
The fluids in my body all reversed direction. I lost my sense of balance, and everything I could see started to warp and twist out of shape. I couldn't simply endure it. Hang on. Shion had already disappeared? Then, that night, that phone call, who was that? She called me every night. She encouraged me. We vowed that we would do our best to live on and not be erased. Yes, that should have been a phone call with Shion. Should have been a phone call with Shion.
学校は平気で休むし、それを自宅に知らせても取り合ってもらえないから、学校もいちいち電話しない。そんなこんなで。彼女が失踪したことに気づくのにだいぶ時間がかかったんですよ。
I felt a stabbing pain like needles were being pushed into every pore of my body. It started on my back. It began spreading throughout the rest of me. When it had completely covered the surface of my skin, it began to worm its way inside my stomach as usual.
ほら、覚えてませんか？綿流しの次の日に私たち図書館でお会いしたでしょ。
Oh, fuck. That was Mion as well. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Everything was Mion. No. Oh fuck. Oh, that's creepy as fuck.
あの時シオンさんもいましたよね。
No.
あれが最後の目撃なんです。
Oh fuck.
あの後、彼女の所在は確認されてないんです。
そんなバカな。
That day, Oishi-sen had only caught me, and Shion bounded away, lying that she needed to go to work. Didn't she call me that night?
エンジェルモートっていうファミレスのバイトですよね。あの日から無断欠勤です。今日に至るまで全てを無断欠勤してるんです。お店の人も連絡を取ろうにも取れず困りきってましたよ。
そんなバカな。
状況証拠だけですがね。図書館でお別れしてからバイト先に向かうまで、この間に失踪したと考えるのが妥当でしょうね。
I think it was maybe a little bit before that, boy. Right after Shion ran away without me?
ご存知なかったみたいですね。
I don't know about that.
なら、先に話せばもっと話が早かったかな。もう、これでご理解いただけたでしょう。あとはあなただけなんです。あなただけが西宮殿に忍び込んだ4人の生き残りなんです。
So then why am I the only one that's left? Why was it Rika-chan and Satoko that quote-unquote disappeared? The answer is obvious, but yeah. It couldn't be. It just couldn't be.
次に何か起こるとすれば、それはあなたなんです。前原さん、 どうかご理解を。
It can't be. It can't be. It can't be. Shion had already disappeared? That couldn't be. It couldn't be. I talked to her the day before yesterday. I talked to her last night. She was going to call me again today. That was Shion on the phone. Shion on the phone! It was from Shion. From Shion.
シオンさんはとっくに失踪してるんです。次はあなたなんですよ。
Then, who was on the phone those past nights? Who was on the phone those past nights? Who was on the phone those past nights?
そんな。わかんない。
By the way, I would yell and scream too, but it's the middle of the night and I don't live alone. Heyo! Okay. I don't want to be a jackass. And that was only intermission. Alright. How long have I been recording for? Oh, looks like it's gonna be another 2-hour, boy! I lay down on the couch and stayed there dazed for a while. My mind was completely blank. I couldn't think about anything for more than a few seconds. There was a note in my house saying that Mom and Dad would be home late, and that I should have some ramen or something for dinner. Oh, great. This time of the game again. Alright, they're gone, and we're alone, and we're fucked. I could make it whenever I got hungry, but I had no appetite, so I just stared blankly at the ceiling without eating anything. Oh no. I got a feeling someone's gonna be calling. The hands on the clock were already pointing at 10. Would I get another phone call like that today? Even though Shion had already disappeared, would she still call me? Where were they calling from? And who were they? You can fucking guess, you fucking idiot. Come on. It doesn't take a fucking brain surgeon to figure it out. It doesn't take a fucking scientist. The more I thought about it, the more I started to tremble. I even thought about just disconnecting the phone line. If you do that, then she would be marching her way down to your house, and you wouldn't want that. If I had been thinking a little less logically, I really would have done it too. Hold on. Keiichi Maebara. Oishi-san admitted it himself, didn't he? That Shion went missing a lot. Couldn't she just have gone to relatives that Oishi-san didn't know about and have been there ever since? Shion and I were both being targeted by somebody, so it wouldn't be strange to think she went somewhere she usually didn't in order to hide. That must have been why Oishi-san couldn't locate her, and why he labeled her a disappearance. Okay, logically that may be true, but here's the thing. If you're going away for a while, you don't just up and leave and don't contact your workplace, okay? You gotta give your workplace a notice in advance. So if the owner of the place that you're working at, well, questions even you're going missing without a notice of you being absent, then, well, then yeah, your logic just then is like fucking fucked. Yeah, that had to be it. Shion hadn't disappeared at all, you fucking naive dumbass. Then my right hand moved of its own volition and slapped me on the cheek. That's right, you gotta slap yourself for that stupidity. Its cold sting let me calm down a little.
都合よく考えすぎるなよ、前原圭一。
I knew I didn't want to admit she had disappeared. Admitting it would mean that something terrifying was definitely happening. I just needed to figure out whether Shion was the one on the phone or not. Would I ask her if she was actually Shion? That seemed like an incredibly absurd thing to do. Now you have to do a little something sneaky, like talk about something that only Shion would have known. You know what I mean? Like that day of the, what was it? Fuck. That special day where she got harassed and everything or whatever, you know? That all-you-can-eat dessert buffet or whatever it was, yeah. Ask about that day, because only Keiichi, Shion, and Rika-chan, Rena, and Satoko would know that. If the person on the other end still believed that I thought she was Shion, then that gave me a tiny advantage. Casually, completely casually, I would listen to what she had to say and fend her off. I would tear the skin off the monster. Oh, fucking Christ. It would definitely be really scary for me. However, as the last survivor of the people who went into the storehouse that night, this was my duty to perform. Still, then who? Who would call me and pretend to be Shion? If you have to ask that, then you're fucking stupid. Come on, it's obvious. Oh my god. I may have only heard her over the phone, but her voice shouldn't be that easy to replicate. That was definitely Shion's voice. It sounded just like sounded just like her. It could have only been Shion. There was someone, though, wasn't there? Oh my god, you're fucking finally realizing it? Someone who sounded just like Shion. Mion. Mion. Who else could have done this? At this point, seriously, after all this time, all those little things that didn't quite make sense about Mion until now overwhelmed my mind. Like being questioned about sneaking into the ritual storehouse, and how she shook the ladder while spouting curses. Who else? Who else could have? Why, though? Why would Mion? I thought back to the things about the Sonozaki family that I had heard from Oishi-san and Shion. Mion was always entangled in the incidents, in a position where she was omnipotent. Some of the information included things that Shion had told me after she disappeared. I madly scratched at my head. Courage. Give me courage. Just a little bit of courage to pick up the phone. I know it will ring tonight. It would be so easy to run away. That, though, would be the same as making it easy for them to erase me. I cannot run. I must stand up and face it. After all, the next sacrifice would definitely be me. I was sure Shion would use tricky words to try and trap me. Be careful. Be careful. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And there she rang. The phone rang, and I didn't know where the call was coming from. Shion had disappeared. Disappeared a long time ago. Disappeared the night after Watanagashi. Yet, until today, she had been calling me like nothing happened. Now again, tonight. The people that had disappeared, their corpses simply haven't been found. I really didn't think they were alive. So if it really was Shion on the other end, then did that mean she was calling me from another world? Of course that couldn't be. A living being was calling me, pretending to be Shion. Shion was long gone, and yet, as though she were alive and well. The phone continued its incessant ringing. I didn't want to pick up. if I didn't have to. I had just concluded, though, that not doing so wouldn't solve anything. Actually, it would probably just make things worse, but anyway. Then, what would I do after I answered it? Would I immediately declare she wasn't Shion and ask who she was? Alternatively, would I pretend I was still fooled and try to grab her by the tail?
それが一番安全かもしれないよな。
Like I said, ask something only Shion would personally know. What I was most afraid of was what the person on the phone would do when she realized I knew she wasn't Shion. However, as long as I continued to let her think, I was fooled, she wouldn't do anything extreme, right? If I just make sure to be careful, then that should be the safest option. I've made up my mind. I'll answer the phone. Once I do that, I'll talk to her as if nothing happened. That wasn't all I'd do this time, though. I'd scope her out. Who was she? What was she thinking? And what was she after? Why was she doing this? And why the fuck am I still reading this and not answering the motherfucking phone? Was she really the one who killed Hamatakage Takano-san? What happened to the mayor? What happened to Rika-chan and Satoko? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z! I reached out to the receiver, my arm trembling. There were too many things I wanted to know. Too many things I wanted to ask. I was scared. I should start by picking up the phone. For the love of God, please. Pick it up, Keiichi. Pick it up, Keiichi.
もしもし。
Hallelujah and amen. Oh, how relieved I would have been if it hadn't been a call from Shion.
あ、ケイちゃんですか?
Fuck.
私です。シオンです。
My momentary, convenient, and above all fleeting prediction was ripped into 1,000 pieces. I couldn't help shaking at this point. Get ready for this.
電話、なかなか出なかったんで、お留守かと思って切ろうとしてたんですよ。
ごめん。ちょっとお風呂に入っててさ。
それでも、ご家族の方が電話を取りませんか?
Don't say you're alone.
ひょっとして、ケイちゃんの家、今ご両親はお留守なんですか?
You're doomed. I failed. I let her in on a fatal piece of information. That I was currently the only one at my house.
いや、別に留守ってわけじゃ。そんなことより。
Smooth
聞いた
segue.
か？リカちゃんとサトコの件。
いえ、結局あの後どうなったんですか? 見つかったんですか?
ああ、見つからなかった。
ケイちゃん、どうか気を落とさないで。
If Ōishi-san hadn't let me know, then I might have allowed myself to shed a tear or two at Shion's considerate words. Instead, now that it had come to this, I couldn't take her words at face value. And for the love of God, I swear to God, I thought I saw a spider crawling towards my hand. Fuck, that scared the living shit out of me. This person on the other end of the receiver, the most perfect... wait, what? The more perfect as Shion they were, the more my blood curdled in fear.
リカちゃんとサトコはさらわれたんだよな。
はい、それは間違いないでしょうね。
Just how cruel and grave a meaning did those words hold? Their weight astonished me, and then a moment later, I was overcome with numbness and felt like I would pass out. I had asked if Rika-chan and Satoko had been kidnapped. Shion, in turn, had answered that there wasn't much doubt. That cruel meaning behind her words.
リカちゃんと さとこは、いや、ごめん。村長さんは、さらわれて、どうなったと思う？まだ、生きてるんだろうか？
What happened to Rika-chan and Satoko after they were kidnapped? That's what I wanted to ask, but I frantically caught myself. What if she had given that question a terrifying response, in such a way to sound like it had nothing to do with her? I was scared of that, so I immediately brought up the mayor. That said, however... Fucking Christ, that scared the fucking shit out of me. Oh god. I was expecting to read the whole fucking thing, but no. Fuck. It's like someone fucking took control of my fucking computer and just fucking... Oh god. Oh god. Fuck. Jesus Christ.
おいおい、そんなにあっさり。
人間をさらってその状態を維持するのってとても大変なことだと思います。
And I'm not talking about water. Oh shit. Oh fuck.
人質にするんでもない限り、ヨンが済んだら殺しちゃうのが一番合理的じゃないかと。
The world started to bend so much I almost lost my balance. The scenery in my eyes whirled around and around like the hands of a clock and tried to swallow me whole from below. I frantically put a hand on the wall to support myself. A moment later, a severe nausea welled up within me. How was she saying such things so lightly?
殺しちゃうって、そんなにあっさり。
Oh, this is new. Music. Not really creepy music, it's just... I don't know.
人の命を何だと思ってやがるんだ。
恐ろしいことだとは思いますが、多分そうではないかと。
If the mayor was killed, then did that mean the same had happened to Rika-chan and Satoko? No, that couldn't. They weren't some random old man. It was Rika-chan. It was Satoko. They couldn't kill them so readily.
リカちゃまとサトコちゃんも同じだと思った方がいいでしょうね。
Those were the words I wanted to hear the least, and I fought them back with a scream of my own. Even though it wouldn't change anything, I still couldn't help but scream. This time, the tears flowed. I had been confronted with the most horrific outcome that I'd been trying to avoid considering ever since last night, and I cried. There was no longer any doubt that it was my fault. I killed them. I killed Rika-chan and Satoko. I succumbed to the weakness of my own heart and confessed everything to Rika-chan. That's why they were killed. That meant I killed them. When Rika-chan looked at me with those innocent eyes, if only I hadn't given in. Even my voice gave out, and yet still I cried. And cried.
ケイちゃん、どうか気を確かに。
Rika-chan and Satoko, they've been killed. We couldn't even find their remains. I would never be allowed to even apologize to their faces. If that was to be my punishment, then how brutal a punishment it was. I think Shion tried to comfort me, but I didn't hear any of it.
そんなことでどうするんですか？
I'm just gonna say this right now, but the music is really offsetting. Okay. What the fuck is this bullshit?
次に狙われるのは確実に私かケイちゃんなんですよ。お願いですからしっかりしてください。お願いします。お願いしますから。
Shion was shouting, imploring me with a voice that sounded like tears were in her eyes. However, I was coming to hate the sound of that voice more and more. This Shion killed them. I had no doubts that this person killed them. Why? Why?
どうしてだよ。どうして人をさらったり殺したりするんだよ。たたりだかなんだか知らないが、人の命ってのはそんなに安いのかよ。あっさり消したり殺したり。
ええ、全くです。悪魔ですよね。
I felt like crushing the receiver in my hand. How long did this person plan on acting like it was someone else's problem? There was magma in the pit of my stomach, and it felt like it was going to erupt at any moment.
なあ、シオン、教えてくれ。どうしてこのひなみ沢では綿流しの夜に人が死ななければならないことになってしまったんだ。
それは私が知りたいです。
もうダム計画との戦いは終わったんだぞ。なのにどうしてまだたたり足りないんだ。どうしてだよ。どうして。理由があるなら言ってみろよ。
I was incoherent at this point. My emotions had broken through the dam inside of me, rushing forth, and I couldn't stop them. They were not simple questions. This was an interrogation. Shion herself hadn't realized it yet. It was just too funny. It was so funny that I couldn't stop crying.
ケイちゃんの気持ち、私もよくわかります。ダム闘争はとっくの昔に終わったんです。なのに毎年お社様のたたりという名の殺人と失踪が繰り返されている。なぜ？どうしてなんですか？全然関係ない人もいた。たたられるのに不相応な人だっていたのに、どうして？
それを俺が聞いてるんだ。
それを私だって知りたいんですよ。
Both are ragged breasts. Okay, that time I actually did say breast by accident. Breaths could be heard over the phone. I'm a dirty, dirty man. Anyway.
お社様のたたりなんて非現実的なものは初めから存在しません。ケイちゃんの言う通り、村の何者かがお社様のたたりというもっともらしい大義名分を利用して綿流しのたびに殺しと失踪を繰り返しているんです。
Yes, and it's you, Mion.
奴らは狡猾でした。たたりを都合よく利用して村の旧敵を毎年2人ずつ消し去るシステムを構築していったんです。そしてこのシステムで今年は高野さんたちが殺された。
じゃあ2人で十分じゃねえかよ。どうして村長やリカちゃんやサトコまで殺されなくちゃならないんだよ。それに俺は過去のことは今さらどうでもいいんだ。リカちゃんとサトコがなぜ殺されなくちゃならなかったのか、その一点にしか興味はないんだ。どうしてなんだ。サトコには打ち上げですらないんだぞ。どうしてサトコまで。どうしてなんだ。
Oh, fuck. A silence fell between us. Shion didn't answer for a while.
ケイちゃん、もういじめないでください。
A sob. Was Shion crying?
私だって何が何だかわからないんです。最後殿に忍び込んだあの晩から全てが変わってしまった。
It was the same for me. As I listened to Shion's bitter weeping, I could feel my agitation subsiding.
あの晩、高野さんたちが死んだと聞き、耳を疑いました。
そしてすぐに気づいたんです。今度は自分が狙われる立場になったんだって。
Okay, hold up a second. Just needed to check my recording.
忍び込んだのは私たち4人。私とケイちゃんだけが都合よく許してもらえるわけがない。そう思った時、それがどれだけ心細くて恐ろしいことだったか、ケイちゃんにはわかりますよね。
There was nothing fake about her words. She'd even understood how I felt.
だから私、君吉のおじいちゃんに打ち明けたんです。私はみんなが入ってはいけないという最後でに面白半分な気持ちで踏み入ってしまいました。いけないことだとは分かっていましたが、本当に面白半分な気持ち、ちょっとした探検気分のつもりだったんです。一緒に入った高野さんたちはその後すぐに殺されてしまいました。それもあんなむごい最後。あの日からいつ私も襲われるのではないかと怯えています。君吉のおじいちゃんしか助けてくれる人がいません。だからおじいちゃん、助けてって。君吉のおじいちゃん、怒らなかった。そしてにっこり笑って、しおんちゃんがちゃんと反省してるなら鬼隠しになんかなるものかって、本当に笑いながら任せなさいって。
Shion cried bitterly, recalling the beloved mayor's death. It was such a sad voice that none who heard it could prevent it from twisting their hearts. Again, Did I let my emotions take over and go off at her? Shion was in the same situation as me. She should have been my one and only comrade. My heart pounded. My other self, deep within my mind, whispered to me, "Don't forget Keiichi Maebara. Don't forget about the mayor on the morning after Watanagashi. He was told of Takano-san and Tamatake-san's deaths over the phone and committed to a meeting that evening. He went to a hospital appointment. He didn't tell his family. He'd only made it back just in time for the meeting. He went straight to the assembly hall. That's what Oishi-san said."
いつ村長に打ち明けたんだよ。ごめんな、シオン。悲しい気持ちのところに追い打ちをかけるようで、シオンは打ち明けたんだよな。君吉のおじいちゃん、つまり村長に。
はい。
いつ打ち明けたんだよ。
I'd begun to get scared of saying it aloud after hearing her sad voice. I wasn't saying it was contradictory, though. Besides, if there was a contradiction, then I wanted Shion to explain it to me.
村長さんは重い痔を患ってて、病院にかかっていたという話は知ってるか？
ケイちゃん、それが何か。
答えてくれ。知らないなら知らないと答えればいい。
There was a momentary silence. Then, after stammering a few times, she replied,
痔だったのは知ってます。座るときとか辛そうでしたから。
病院に通ってたんだ。どこの病院かは知ってるよな。
ごめんなさい。それはちょっと知りませんけど。でもケイちゃん、それが一体何の。
Shion didn't know what hospital the mayor went to. That meant it was impossible for her to have gone all the way to the hospital to confess everything. Since she didn't know his destination, then she obviously couldn't have seen him on the train either. If there was any other chance for her to contact him, it would have been after he came to Hinamizawa. The train, however, had been delayed, and he only got back right before the meeting was about to start. He didn't have time. There wouldn't have been enough time for him to listen to Shion spill the beans.
単刀直入に聞きたいんだ。シオンはいつ村長に打ち明けたんだ？どこで？いつ？大雑把でいいから教えてほしいんだ。
ケイちゃん、なんでそんなことを。
Her sob pierced into my ears. I was taken by the illusion that I was bullying her. Even so, I'll say it. If I'm wrong, then please correct me. Please prove to me that you're the real Shion.
ありえないんだよ。村長が失踪した日、朝から消えるまで、シオンには接触できる機会はありえないんだ。村長は朝一で誰にも内緒の大学病院へ一人で診察に出かけた。シオンは今この病院を知らないと言った。だから帰ってくるまで村長と接触することはできないはずだ。そうだろう。帰りの電車が事故で遅れたので自宅に帰ってきたのは会合の始まる直前だった。つまり会合が始まるまでの時間にも打ち明ける時間的余裕はないんだ。
I heard Shion repeating her weak sobs. That sort of feminine voice automatically ripped into my heart. It was so painful for me to say it.
シオンも一緒に会合に出たのか？そして会合の席上で打ち明けたのか？ここで打ち明けなきゃもう時間がないもんな。村長は帰宅途中で失踪するんだから。
Shion went to the meeting, didn't she? Did she? Or didn't she? The question was so simple to answer, but she didn't give me an immediate response.
実は会合に
あの日、シオンが行くと言ったバイトすら、君は欠勤してるんだ。もっと端的に言おう。君は俺と一緒に行った図書館以降誰にも目撃されていない。
ケイちゃん、
園崎シオンは綿流しの翌日に失踪したんだ。
The other end fell silent as the grave. It was so quiet that it was like the phone cord had been cut. I couldn't sense anyone there.
大石さんは君がすでに失踪していると言っているんだ。でもシオンはこうして毎晩俺に電話をかけてきてくれただろ。
Shion's sobs were torturing me. Still, I'm pretty sure I haven't said anything wrong.
頼む、シオン。俺が言ったことが間違ってるならそうだと言ってくれ。シオン、頼むから。
I don't think she's sobbing. I think she's trying to hold in laughter.
シオン、お前は村長に会ってなんかないんだ。もし会ったとしたなら。
If Shion ever did have the chance to meet with the mayor on that day, then that meant
村長が会合を終えた後、すなわち失踪する直前、もしくは失踪してからしかありえない。
Oh, fucking Christ. to the dial tone. I stood there dazed for a while until I realized that she had hung up on me. Well, we're dead. We're fucked. Yeah, black bars. Yeah, we're dead. We're fucked, boys and girls. Oh, shit. At the Suzu Mahjong Parlor. Alright. Well, I know I said I don't like cliffhangers, but this is a fucking hell of a cliffhanger here, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave the episode here for now. If you enjoyed this clusterfuck of a video, please leave a like, share the video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because there will be more chaos soon. So I hope you all stick around for it, and I'll see you all next time. See you then, and goodbye.